Confidence is shit, my friend. The world is lying when they say, be confident. They that soar too high often fall harder. You are welcome for tuning into today's episode. You are welcome because you're gonna thank me hard after knowing about this very famous cognitive bias called the Kruger effect. The world is full of shit, unskilled, incapable, incompetent, yet confident people. You know them, you have met them, you know how annoying they are. And if you think you haven't witnessed such people, Mirror is a good place to start with. Coming to this point a little later, now let me explain what this Kruger effect actually is. See, he who is starting out, who has extremely low knowledge about the thing, who is definitely not sure, happens to be the most confident guy in the room. This is not me saying out in thin air. It's the very fact proven by psychologists. People with lower ability tend to overestimate their ability. People who are actually able are most underconfident and extremely underestimate their ability. People who are actually the masters, the most eligible, are often confident about their skills, but they still underestimate their knowledge because they know the vastness and complexities of the subject. The kind of confidence yet underestimation of ability that comes with humility due to extreme knowledge of the subject. But the fun part is, even the confidence of the master do not match the confidence of a stupid, unskilled beginner. So you see, you can either be a master or a confident guy. It's hardly hand in hand. Understand this carefully. If you manage to get the crux of it, it's surely gonna change your life for sure. Confidence that comes to you when you are at the bottom is actually your biggest enemy in disguise. Confidence makes you feel like you own the town, when in reality, you are struggling to get a day's meal. Confidence that comes with lack of knowledge creates a fairyland around you. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel good about who you are, about where you are. It gives you a false sense of satisfaction, as a result of which you always tend to overestimate yourself. And as a matter of fact, you do not improve. And hence, you stay at level 0 for your life thinking you're killing it in level 999. You will see this happening everywhere now. He who is always the teacher's favorite is not really always the topper. He who acts the know-it-all is definitely not the know-it-all. He who is leading the pack does not necessarily carry the skills to be the one. He who is actually the best is not really going out boasting that he is the best. Understand this deeply. When you are at your rock bottom, you tend to be more confident because humans have raised humans with this lesson. Fake it till you make it. And if I had to be dead honest about it, then there's no problem with faking till you are making. But the problem slowly cripples when you are faking to yourself inside closed doors. See, Kruger effect ka shikar hum sab hai. And that's why I said, start with looking at your mirror. Because it's the very fact that we as humans cannot master every skill in this universe. So we often tend to overestimate ourselves in domains we have little to no knowledge about. And the sad part is, there's no 10-step guide to overcome Kruger effect yet. But one thing that becomes important is staying humble. Staying humble when you are at the rock bottom, and staying humble when you are at the midway, and staying humble when you are at the top, and staying humble all the time in your life is so goddamn necessary. You might think that all this arises due to your ego, but this is rarely the case. When ordinary men are constructively broken and rebuilt from there, they realize and agree their old selves were clearly not that good that they thought it to be. Rather, it's an innate tendency for men to always overestimate themselves in the first place, irrespective of the level of ego. उठा के फेंक डालो अपने narcissism को when it comes to your knowledge about skills. Know your exact worth and do not change the numbers. Now that you already know of this curse, try to not fall into it. This illusory superiority is just delusional and nothing else. Due to this, you fail to understand that there are pockets of incompetence in you as well. It's important to have the knowledge about your knowledge or metacognition in you. And this only comes when you commit to the process and not have all this crazy narcissism at your work. So be humble. That's the least you can do in regards to this.